Well, there is a definite chill in the Northern California air, Coach, but still a wonderful afternoon for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready. Set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Here's the third-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. They find some open field here. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All right, let's go.
Extra point up and good.
Good one, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson, and he'll get this one out. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the 50, it's gone.
Oh, my days.
How did
you get that?
The takeover at the 34-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. One of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Yo, nah. That's a pick, man.
Touchdown, 49ers.
He's right there.
Jay Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this. Up. I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades.
Good man,
also, look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Come on, man. I didn't even know you could stop.
Henderson now on first and 10.
No,
and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down. Scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down. Goff. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Big hit. 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down. Here we go. 20. We're good. We're good. Hold on. Check.
Throwing on third. Gone. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and... There he goes, left side.
Still Henderson.
Down L.A.
Good block.
Darrell Henderson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
No, Henderson, keep out, bro. You know what? I forgot to do this. Oh, that's a run. He's going to run it. Corner. And then...
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like down the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
That's just a nice throw.
Mike Evans. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Let's go, Aaron. Get outside.
He's taken down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Mostert.
Well done.
Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Thank you.
So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Now we're not blitzing here.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
You got nothing. Check 52 to the mic. Check 52.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, come on,
He's
man.
Evans.
Oh,
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Wasn't a run cover. That's really.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go! Come on.
They bring him down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
What's the outside, man? You know what?
They'll look to throw here.
Let's go.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard. Interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A huge play that time for the Rams. And even 50 yards on the ground. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Oh.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I can stop him here. Oh, that's stupid, man.
Take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What's the outside?
2nd and 10.
Oh, no. Yes, good defense.
Incomplete.
Great defense.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
CPU covered the insides for me.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Looking to throw.
I had it. I actually had it. I had him coming.
25 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know There's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Left.
Now Mostert.
Done.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Aaron in the zone down.
2nd and 9 now. And he hauls it.
Really, no one got there quick enough.
Touchdown, San Francisco. O.J. Howard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an ball game. Going with the extra point. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Here he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But
Yo,
he's going for the edge.
It's just sinking into the field.
And he was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
3rd and long. It's gone. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Damn, yeah, I really should have just punted that, man. Oh, boys, come on, get picks, man. We should get.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking sideline, incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Oh, good play, cool, good defense.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Outsides.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Come on,
it's now 4th down.
man.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number.
Wait.
Not in this league.
He only did
drop
it.
under 50%.
Oh, yes.
That just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game.
That is a bit deep.
Plan to try and chip away his timing.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Ooh. Nah, he had it. He had it. He actually had it.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Look at that.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Ooh. Oh, he stayed in
Now
bounds.
the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Goff now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Back to throw, Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Oh, 56 yards. Nah, I did not know if I could get that.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm just going to stop his run in the edge.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. What adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38 to the 43-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Yeah, not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, my days, man.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And his crew will take over at their own 40. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here.
Oh, I did not know the play, bro.
In reverse, come up with something to pick up, not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Don't let
back to throw.
Good defense.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Good defense.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
No, to be honest, oh, tight end, no way. Why is it for Jai? Where's the main man, Darryl? I should Jai you there, by the way.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
You called that a
block. Go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up former first rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was. Come on,
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Last year for Everett, just 33 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he really has a chance to cement himself as a top tight end in this offense. People around the organization said he had a really good offseason, and he's ready to make that next step. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Here's Henderson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Oh, my.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Back to throw here.
What?
And it's complete.
I had Matthew on him.
Touchdown 49ers. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one. Able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
Oh.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be solid. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the